everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm gonna be doing my pedicure, and this time I'm gonna be using these little small bottles that I have, and these are Gina, the brand Gina, and I honestly don't know where these are from. Maybe Sally's. They're actually a gift for me, or I think it was one of the prizes that I won from the nail competitions that I used to do. However, I did notice that it did not come with a cuticle remover or a callus remover, so I am going to be using my Mia Secret ones. I just didn't feel like dealing with the big bottles of the Mia Secret one, even though they work really good, but I didn't want to have to do like a full pedicure. I really just want to polish my toes, but with me doing a lot of walking in New York, my feet feel kind of rough, so I am going to go ahead and just use a mixture of both products. So I'm already soaking my feet. As you guys seen at the beginning of the video, I added some of this pedi soak into the tub and then filled it up with warm water. And this pedicure tub, you can find like at Walmart. I'm sure it's pretty cheap, and you can turn the massage thing on, but it's pretty like loud, so I'm not gonna turn it on. But I've been soaking my feet for like 10 minutes now. So once you've been soaking them, I'm gonna go ahead and just pat them dry. I'm gonna go ahead and take one out, and I don't have any polish on my toes right now because I don't have any polish on my toes at the moment because I think the last time that I did my toes, it was when I went to Florida, I think, so in November, and then I took it off and I just didn't feel like polishing my toes. So this is what I've been walking around with. Even though it's cold and I haven't been showing my toes, I definitely needed to do them because they look a hot mess. So the first thing that you would do, of course, is just remove your gel polish or just regular nail polish, and that would be the first step. So since I don't have any on, I can go ahead and just shape off my toes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a 100 nail file, and I'm just gonna be shaping up my toes. The last time that I did them, I kind of cut them down. As you can see, they're pretty uneven, so I'm gonna go in with my nail clipper as well to clip them down. Okay, and my big toe, as you can see, is kind of uneven. I cut too much on that side the last time, so that's why I didn't cut too much this time, because I'm gonna try to even it out. But with my toes, I like them like super squared. So I'm just going to follow the free edge at a 90-degree angle and get it as squared as I can. Alrighty, so I shaped my toes up. So next I'm gonna go in with the cuticle remover, and I'm just gonna go in and just do a dot on each toe. Make sure that you do not touch your toe with the bottle. Just kind of do a drop right on top of that toe. And this one's really liquidy, so it kind of just runs all over the place. Okay, and then I'm gonna just leave this one out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other foot. So same thing, just pat it dry. Yeah, I really can't believe that I've been walking around with my toes looking like that. But next I'm gonna go in and just trim them down and shape them up. Alrighty, so I shaped these up. So now I'm gonna go in and do the cuticle remover on these toes as well. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with this foot, and usually I use my cuticle remover tool, but I couldn't find it this time, so I'm gonna go in with a pair of nippers. And these actually come with a cuticle pusher and this pair of nippers. I'm also gonna go ahead and push back my cuticles, and I'm just gonna use that cuticle pusher that came with it. Okay, after that, I'm just gonna go in with my pair of nippers. As you can see, I got a lot of dead skin around my toes. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in, and I'm gonna do the same thing for my other foot. So again, we're just pushing back the cuticles and then going in and removing any dead skin. And as you can see, after you soak your toes or your feet, you will be able to see where like that dead skin, it kind of just turns white. That way, you know, it's like really easy for you to just nip it off. See? Right there, that big old chunk, that's nasty. That's disgusting. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put that foot in. And after that, we're gonna go in, let's see. Just pat this foot dry. And I should have went ahead and applied the callus remover, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I'm just applying the callus remover, and you really should wear gloves when you're doing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly rinse my hand off after I apply it. But you just apply it where your trouble areas are. So for me, it's like my heel and the side of my foot and then my big toe. I'm gonna just let it soak for a few minutes. Same thing for the other one. And you really, again, you really just want to do this right after you you know, push back the cuticles. But I forgot, so you know, if I would have did that, this other foot would have been ready to start falling. Just spread it out. We're gonna put it back in, and then we're gonna just wait a few minutes while that soaks. Alrighty, so this one has been soaking for like 5 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Now to scrub my feet, I'm gonna be using this little small scrubbing paddle that came with the Gina Pedicure kit. So I'm just gonna go in and start scrubbing really good. And I really don't have much skin. Like, I really never do have like much dead skin because I keep a pedicure foot file like in my shower. So, you know, whenever I start feeling like my feet are kind of rough, I'll always just kind of go in there and scrub my feet while I'm in the shower. Okay, so once you have scrubbed your feet, kind of just feel on the bottom of your feet or foot. And if you feel like you still feel like a rough spot, then of course just go in there and file some more. But mine feel pretty soft, so I can go ahead and just put mine down. Next we're gonna be applying the Pedicure deep cooling gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that now, and this one looks like this. And this one is just gonna basically refresh my legs and my feet. It kind of burns because I shaved my legs before this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that over to the side. Same thing for this one, just pat it dry. And this one is like a really quick at-home pedicure. So this is, not at all like a for real professional pedicure. This is just a quick at-home pedicure. Don't want you guys saying that, I'm not teaching you guys correctly. This is just what I do for my quick at-home pedicure. So now for this one, same thing. Sorry, I'm trying to position my legs to where I can do this. But just go in and file the bottom of your feet. Again, my problem areas is usually like the bottom of my big toe and then my heel. And then this side over here. Alrighty, so it feels pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Pedicure Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just let my feet sit for a while and just, let this soak in. Alrighty, y'all, so the foot gel, the Pedi Ice kind of just soaks into your skin. So now we're pretty much done with the pedicure part. So now I'm gonna go in with a buffer, and I'm gonna gently just buff the surface of my nail because I do have some of that, Pedi Ice on my toes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gently file that off, or just remove the shine from my natural nail. Alright, I'm just gonna use this as a rest for my foot. Alrighty, so once we remove the shine from the natural nail with the buffer, I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe them off with an alcohol wipe. And then now for my base coat, I'm gonna be using, which was the base coat? I think this one is, yeah, wait, no. This one's the base coat. So when I first started doing nails, I used to use this top coat for my regular nail polish. So I just recently bought, actually they just came in today. So I'm excited to try them out again. I did run out of a base coat, which is why I decided to go ahead and get well, actually I ran out of a base coat and a top coat, which is why I really haven't done my toes, because I only use regular nail polish on my toes. So they came in today, so I'm gonna be using them. This one's the base coat, this one's the top coat. They came together and they're only like about $8. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a base coat on my toes. Make sure that when you do this, you only do like a thin layer of it. Alright, so for my toes, I think I want to do a white French tip. So I'm going to be using this white polish by cookie. Yeah, cookie. And I'm gonna try to do a French tip. If not, I'll just do all white. Usually I like to do the French tip when my nails are like, my toenails are like super square. So if I don't like it, then again I'll just do, you know, all white. All right, so to clean up my small line, I'm gonna be using one of my cleanup brushes. These are on my website. I also have the nail files and the buffers on my website, which is getnail32.com. So now I'm going in and just, okay, so now I'm going in and just dipping my brush into a little dapping dish with acetone, just to where it's like, you know, wet but not soaking wet and dripping. So I'm gonna go in there and just go from one side of the nail to the other. Okay, so I did the first coat. So this white dries pretty fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat. That way I can go ahead and be done with this foot. Just basically going in and outlining what we already have. And then of course we can go back in and clean up if we need to again. Alrighty, so this one is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one dry, and then we can do the other one, and then we can come back and do the top coat on this one. Alrighty, so I finished doing the second coat on this one. So now I'm gonna go in and do the top coat, and it just looks like this. Alrighty, y'all, so I finished applying the top coat on this one. As you can see, it's super shiny, and I know for sure that it dries super fast, so that's why I love this top coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the top coat on this one as well. Alrighty, y'all, so that is basically it for my at-home quick pedicure. So now I'm just gonna let them air dry, and that'll be it for this video. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GetNailed32, and I'll see you guys next time, and most likely I'll be doing my nails next. So I'll see you guys next time.